Hey, what's up you guys? It's Lauren. I'm back after a year with no goodbye. I'm here to say hello. Just jump back in, doing what I can. I wasn't in, get more comfortable, the best spot last year, so there was things going on, and this year was a little rough too, but I feel like I'm finally moving in the right direction, I should say, to where I can put my time towards this and not feel like I'm faking it. And that's important to me, that I don't want this to feel like it's fake, because it means a lot to me what I put out there, even though it hasn't reached a lot of people yet. So I figured I would start off with my coming back video doing almost like my very first video, which was a skincare video, and it's an updated skincare video. I think I don't even remember what skincare I was doing over a year ago. So many things have changed. I'm looking at a lot of products, but I swear I cut back on so many things that were like my ride or dies that I swore by. I've like cut out of my routine because a few months ago I was having really bad like pimples, and I don't usually break out. My skin is actually pretty good, and I couldn't figure out what was wrong with my skin, and I figured maybe I was putting too much of some stuff on. I was applying too many products on my skin, especially at nighttime. In the morning, I just apply sunscreen. That's literally it, besides makeup. And at nighttime, I was applying like serums and snail mucin and moisturizer, and I was doing masks and exfoliating, and I was doing all these things, and I think it was breaking me out. And so I stopped, and I literally just went to cleanser moisturizer for a solid 2 months. And this was about 4 months ago. And now I've started incorporating, about a month ago, other stuff in my skincare routine. So now I have an updated skincare routine, kind of. Because some of my products are ride or die, and I will continue to use them. But let's start off with cleansers. So my cleanser that I will forever continue to buy, you will not convince me otherwise, because this also removes makeup. It's one of my favorite nighttime cleansers. It's the First Aid Beauty Pure Skin Face Cleanser. It's so good for sensitive skin, and I have very sensitive skin. Like, I have to use I also incorporated my favorite lotion for my body, and it's also a First Aid Beauty product. This is like, it even says on here, safe for sensitive skin. I know it is, because I use it. Because I can put this on my eyeballs and it does not burn. So this is like my favorite, like, second cleanse for my nighttime cleansers. My first cleanse is the DHC Deep Cleansing Oil. This is taking me forever to go through, because I went through a phase where I was not wearing makeup, even though you should still double cleanse because of your sunscreen. So I was not using this. I know I wasn't wearing makeup. It was a sad time. I was basically naked. It was terrible. But this is so good. I love a good oil. Oh my gosh, this is so bomb. Doesn't irritate my eyes. I rub it all up in there, takes it all off. Even my glitters that I use, like in my chromes on my eyes, love it. So good. This is also a good cleanser. It's the e.l.f. Holy Hydration Daily Cleanser with hyaluronic acid and ceramides. This one is good for just a morning cleanser. I just like it because it's okay. It's pretty good. This one is my favorite cleanser. It's the Versed Keep the Peace Acne Calming Cream Cleanser with salicylic acid, 1.5%. Oh my gosh, I love this. It's blue tansy and apple fruit extract. I'm almost out. I need to get more. I was just at Target and I didn't even get any. Instead, I got nail polish remover. Anyways, I love this. I've gone through maybe like 5 of these. I love it so much. This is, I swear, this is why I don't break out. Like, I already have pretty decent skin, but I notice whenever I don't use this for like a few days, I get like pimples on my face. I notice. I use this almost every single morning. And some skin, you can't use this like every single morning. But I don't know why. This is, obviously I don't put this on my eyes. This has salicylic acid in it. That would be like asking for something terrible to happen, and I would be so sad. So, but this is just so good. I love it so much. Moisturizers. We'll start off with my sunscreen. The first one is expensive. It is so expensive. They've even raised the price. I think it's now like $68. Yeah. It's the Murad Environmental Shield Essential C Day Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30. It's so good though, because it has vitamin C in it. And also, I love this one so much. I get it when it's on sale, which is hardly ever, so I try other sunscreens and they just don't measure up. They really, truly don't. And I love this one because I personally don't like tinted sunscreen. So when this one runs out, and I have another one because I bought it when it's on sale, but I know like when this is all gone, I'm gonna get the First Aid Beauty came out with the sunscreen, and it's only like $20 something. So I'm gonna be getting that when I'm all out of my sunscreen, and I'm gonna try that, and I hope it works because that's all I could ask for. My nighttime moisturizer, yeah, it's First Aid Beauty, okay? We all know. It's the Ultra Repair Face Moisturizer, and it's so good. It's so good. Oh, it even says on the back it's best for normal skin. Interesting, because I actually have kind of oily skin. So I use this at nighttime. This is like my nighttime moisturizer because I use sunscreen during the day. So this would not be good. And this is non-comedogenic. That means it doesn't clog your pores. I don't know how to say it, but I know what it means. So that's also pretty good. I just really like First Aid Beauty, but I did buy, because this is like basically almost out, and this one is around $20 something, and there is a moisturizer that I do really like, And I do think this one is a little bit heavier, which I did think it would have run out already by now. Because it's really hot where I live, and I kind of thought it'd be gone already. So I bought another moisturizer thinking that I would still need it for summer, like for nighttime for the summer months. But I'm thinking I'm gonna have this one for still a little bit longer. And I don't know. But because it's a little bit of a heavier moisturizer, it's not like lightweight. So it's good for like winter time. But for the summer, it's a little bit heavy. So I don't know. But my backup that I bought, that's like, it's $8. That's why I got it. And I've used it before, but they changed the packaging. They changed the packaging. Can you tell? I haven't done this in a while. It's the Holy Hydration Daily Moisturizer by e.l.f. I liked the old packaging better. I'm just gonna be honest, because now they all look the exact same, and I couldn't tell the difference between any of them at all. So I'm hoping I got the right one. I don't know if I did or not. I won't know until I put it on my face. I think I did, because this one has jojoba seed oil, and so did the old one. I'd be really sad if I got the wrong one. But it also has hyaluronic acid, and my skin actually doesn't like hyaluronic acid. It's so bizarre. It like doesn't soak it up the right way. I like had like the really nice Peter Thomas Roth like water drenched cream that's like made of hyaluronic acid, basically. It's like what the whole thing is about. And my skin, I would like use that, and my skin was literally get dry patches using that moisturizer. I just could never figure out why. And I was like, why am I getting dry patches? And not even like around your mouth or anything, or like around your nose, like you would think like on my cheeks, or like on my forehead. It was really bizarre. So I had to switch moisturizers, and I gave that one away because I just couldn't use it. But this one also has vitamin E in it. But it's like thick. It's like a big package. It's big. It's big. So this is my backup. I like the e.l.f. moisturizer. It's pretty good. Next, we have things that I use either once a week, like special masks or a retinol or serum that are like acids or something that I use like once a week or like every few weeks or something that I toss in my skincare routine. Some of these are new, so I don't have much information on them. This one though is very old, and I love it so much. I love this. It's the Farmacy Honeymoon Glow. It's the AHA Resurfacing Night Serum with hydrating honey and gentle flower acids. Oh, doesn't it just sound beautiful? It does, doesn't it? It's so good. I love this. I've used, you can kind of see how much I've used, like up there. Boop. It's so good. I love using it. I use this one once a week now. I had to cut down, and I'll tell you why when I talk about my next product. I was using it twice a week because it just brings all the impurities out of your skin and into the surface, and just kind of turns over the skin, and I just love it. It makes my skin, I remember the very first time I used it, it made me feel like my face was like a baby's butt. That's literally what I thought. I woke up the next day and I was like, oh my gosh, my cheek feels like a baby's butt. It was so soft and so smooth. I was like, this is crazy. It's so good. And it's so hydrating that, like, they even said you don't have to use a moisturizer on top. I do, because I don't want to just lay there with this just like on top of my skin, like where I can rub it with my fingers. So I almost set it with a moisturizer, though that could be too much for some people. It's not for me because, I don't know, maybe I have dry skin. But I get so oily during the day. I don't know. You never know, you know? I don't know. But this is really good. It's expensive though. Like, I don't know if I'm gonna repurchase this because, well, it's so good though. And it lasts you a really long time because you don't need to use it that often. Like once a week, and you maybe need to use like one pump, like not even one full pump, like maybe like half a pump, and just put it on your fingers, and that can go over your whole entire face, and that's it. Like this, that whole thing that I've used is like almost 2 years of progress, minus like the 3 months that I didn't use it. That's a lot. 2 years, and I've used that much. This has been like game changing. This helps me get rid of pimples too when I have them. So when I use this, I don't put anything harsh on my pimples because I'm already putting in the acid on my pimples. So I don't put anything on top. My next one is something new that I just barely got, and I've only used it once. It's a retinol. What? I know, you're probably thinking, you're so young. I know I am. And you're right. This is the ordinary retinol, and I keep it in this because for some reason I'm scared that if it's exposed to the light, it's gonna go bad. So I keep it in the box. I don't know why, but that's just a fear I have. And I know you're probably thinking like, well, just keep it in your cabinet or keep it in the drawer or keep it in your cupboard. No, you don't understand. I have ADHD and I get into a set routine where if it's out, like I will literally, like if you were to put my toothbrush away, I guarantee you in the morning, I would forget to brush my teeth. And I would just walk away because sometimes I would brush my teeth in the shower and leave it on the edge. And one time I almost forgot to brush my teeth. And I was like downstairs and I was like, oh, I have to brush my teeth. And I had to run back upstairs and brush my teeth because it wasn't where it was supposed to be, in the little cup in my bathroom. So things have to be where I can see them out in the open. That's why it's in this box, or else the light will make this go bad, and that's just the way my brain works. So I got this retinol. It's 0.5% in Squalane, so it's the highly stable formula because I did some research and there was a little bit of stuff that was like the Squalane could make you break out, and I was like, ooh, like if you have sensitive skin, and I was like, ooh. I was like, have I ever reacted to Squalane before? I was like, oh, I don't know. And I really didn't know because I've never used Squalane. But I like the ordinary. I've used some of their products. So I tried it out once and I didn't have a reaction because I also forgot, and this is very important when you're using your products sometimes, you have to do a skin test first before you put them on your face. And guess who didn't do that before she put it on her face? Me. I didn't do that. I didn't do a skin test. I just rubbed it all over my face and was like, yeah, we're good. So it all worked out okay though. Nothing bad happened. Not even 5 days later. So that's why I cut back on my Honeymoon Glow. because if I use this too much and I'm using my retinol, my skin might have an overload and freak out. So I use my Honeymoon Glow on Saturdays and I use my retinol on Tuesdays. I don't know why, but that's just what happens. I don't know who came up with the schedule, but it just happened to fall like that. And I like this because since it's in Squalane, it's a water-free solution, which makes it highly stable, which helps it to not go bad super fast, which is pretty good. So that means if you're not using it as much, then you have a better chance of it lasting a little bit longer, which is nice. Because me using it like once a week, it's gonna need to last me a little bit longer. I should look up when exactly this goes bad. Does it say on here? 3 months. I have 3 months. That's not a lot of time, guys. That's 12 uses since opening. Interesting. Anyways, this next product is also an Ordinary product. This is their AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. It's their 10-minute exfoliating facial, and this is also really good for when I want to do, like, say I didn't do my Honeymoon Glow and I wanted to do a mask instead. This is really good. Like, if I noticed my pores and stuff were especially clogged and I didn't think my glow was gonna take care of that, then I call in the big guns. And you don't even need a lot of this. In fact, they recommend that you don't use a lot because you're only supposed to use this for 10 minutes, and if you use a lot, then you could hurt your skin because these are acids. So you don't want to, like, damage your skin. But I really like this. I love the chemical peels and the acids and stuff way more than exfoliants. They just seem to work a lot better, and they get way deeper in there than other stuff. It's a lot better. I like it a lot more. So I use this about like once a month, I'd say. Nice deep clean. I've already used it this month, so it's pretty good. I like it a lot. It's definitely, and it's not expensive at all. So it's one product by The Ordinary I definitely recommend. I think it's like one of their most popular products, I'm pretty sure, is this peeling facial. Exfoliating facial, I mean, peeling solution. And then one of my acne products is literally the only product I will ever endorse by Badescu. And you could literally, it's literally just, what is it called? That lotion that just dries. That pink lotion. I'm pretty sure it's just the same stuff. You just spend more money on this. Yeah, and like lotion that you can buy for like your bug bites or whatever. I think this is just the same stuff. They calamine lotion because they just suspend it in isopropyl alcohol. I mean, they add other stuff to it too, like the salicylic acid and stuff, and talc and zinc and zinc oxide. Well, I guess there is other stuff you're getting to make it so it's not that, but it's almost essentially the same thing. But this is the only thing that I will use by Badescu. All their other items can just disappear. They just go away, because this works when I have monster pimples that are like under the skin, haven't even broken through yet, and I like need to get rid of them before they break through. That's what I use. I use the Badescu drying lotion, because to use a pimple patch, which I have, don't currently have them in front of me. Your pimple patch has to be used on a broken open pimple, which has already broken through the skin. And sometimes I don't have time to wait for the pimple to come through and break through the skin. So I have to use the drying lotion, which works. And most of the time, I don't get a scar, which is really nice, because usually the other pimples leave scars, which isn't so nice and not so lovely. So those are all the skincare products. And then my last one is more of a body product. Yes, it's my body lotion, because I have, like I said, I have sensitive skin, and that equates to also sensitive body skin, as in I can't even use, like when I was younger, I could kind of use like Bath and Body Works lotion, but as I got older, it would literally give me hives. Like I can't even use like lotion that's like, I can barely even use lotions. They were like break me out essentially and just kill me almost on my legs. Like I will get bumps and itchy. It's terrible. I don't even know what happened. I don't know why. So my lotion that I use is the Ultra Repair Cream by First Aid Beauty. I know, I have like so many of their products because I love them so much. I don't know why. I even have their KP Bump body scrub. I love that stuff. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love to use it. I have the big one and I have a mini. Still going through the mini. It's so good. I love it. But yeah, this is so good. It's not scented. See, no parabens, harsh chemicals, or colorants. See, temporarily help relieve minor irritation and itching due to eczema and other conditions. I'm other conditions. Where your skin is so sensitive, you can't even use like Jergens. I was using, and you know what? For the longest time, I was using La Roche-Posay. They're like super intense hydration moisturizer for like, I think it is for eczema or something like that. And then it wasn't working anymore. Like my legs were still so itchy and dry. And one time I used it and I started getting bumps. And I was like, I need to get a new moisturizer now. And I had to throw it away when there was a little bit left. And I was like, this is, it's like my body rejects it. So now I have to use this one. And the active ingredient is colloidal oatmeal. Of course it is. Oatmeal. I'm rubbing oatmeal on my body now, because that's what it's come to. But it's so good. First Aid Beauty is so good. Oh, best for dry skin. That's what I have. Got that dry skin. Love it. Yeah, those are all my skincare items and body care items. So I guess that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing me again, and I will be back. I have other stuff planned, hopefully. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.